I wanted to propose to my girlfriend by making a heart, but my drawing is bad, so I made this robot. It can draw coded shapes, it can be controlled from the cloud. I can even draw, and it can replicate, which is even worse. Let's see how I build this. I have previously built a Delta robot with solid links, you can go and watch that video. But that was long ago. So, to refresh the concepts I built it again, and revised my trigonometry concepts. But that was not very helpful. To start with, I designed the circuit of this robot. This is the left servo motor, and this is the right servo motor. These are the ground, power, and the data or PWM signal wires. All of them connecting to the microcontroller on Arduino Uno prototyping board. I then connected the wires to the real servo motors, and the controller, via the breadboard. And tested the integration. Then I made the CAD design. I have added 2 servo motors, and attached 2 solid links, and a cable or thread between the links. Both servo motors are controlled by the Arduino Uno R3 prototyping board. And, this is how I made it physically, as per the design. We have attached a few colored balls, at the joints of the robot, to track them. We will see that later. Here I have created a dashboard on Arduino Cloud. I have created 2 sliders for each motor. By changing the value on the slider, the respective motor moves. But looks like I have selected the wrong motor variable. Let me swap it. Yes, now it is correct. Now the slider is directly proportional to the motor. Now I can control this motor from anywhere. You might be wondering, what are these colored balls doing? These balls are attached at the joints of this robot. This helps our computer vision software to easily distinguish and track each joint. The computer vision detects and draws a boundary box around the object detected. I have drawn a red line to join 2 joints, it is for the real link and cable. I am also drawing the green dots and lines on the path followed by the objects. This helps in recognizing the movement of the end effector of the robot, and to detect the shape drawn by our robot. The computer vision can later be used to manipulate the robot as well. Now let's look at the operational area of the robot. It is also called workspace or working area. The workspace refers to the total area within which the robot's end effector can operate or reach. We have 2 motors here, if any of them or both of them reach their extreme points, then it will be the limit of our robot. So we have to work within a limit of these points. This green colored line is our robot's workspace. Within this area we can draw anything and reach any point. It all boils down to our software capability. This was the simulated area of operation for this robot. I mean inverted. And this is the real area of operation. It is almost the same. Let's draw some basic shapes. These shapes are programmed. I have written code that generates the coordinates for these shapes. These coordinates are then converted to the angles for both of the servo motors. This process is also called inverse kinematics. The shapes are not perfect because of the inaccurate lengths of the links and the material for the setup. But you can see the precision. No matter how many times it repeats, the shape drawn remains the same. Let's do what we made this robot for, draw a heart for my girlfriend. After sending this video to my girlfriend, she told me that this does not look like a heart, but some other body part. She replied I am a pervert, and vulgar, and blocked me. Later I designed a webpage, which had a paint area, where whatever was drawn was sent to the robot, and the robot replicates it in real life. So, I have a mobile phone, on which I'll open the webpage. I'll draw the shape. The coordinates of the shape will be sent to the computer, which has a Python web server running on it. The web server will then send the commands to the Arduino Uno prototyping board serially. The microcontroller will calculate the proper angles of the servos and send it to the servos. Servos will move and draw the same shape. Let's try drawing some shapes. I am bad at drawing as well. I don't know what the hell this shape is. But it is working, and that is important. There is not much lag, and shapes are approximately the same. Now, let me try once again, to draw the heart manually, and convince my girl. This is even worse. I suck at drawing, I quit. But what my babe doesn't know is, this robot itself is a heart. In future, we can add one more motor, and make it a 3D Delta robot. Such types of robots are used in industries as pick-and-place robots, and some are even used in 3D printers. That's all for now. See you again with more robotic technologies. Robotics every day.